Dude, I don't know. Right now we're kind of down numbers, so probably around 8,000.
1,000 head of cattle.
No. About 700 is what we're doing. Yeah, Superior Livestock, it kind of started out, basically they just went out videoing cattle in northern Nevada. Instead of bringing everything to an auction, with a kind of shrink you get, taking something there, the stress on the cattle, they're going to lose some weight. It's just a tough deal. So instead of everything going to an auction, a brick and mortar auction shop, basically you can go out to a ranch, take a video of them, get the credentials on them. The rep's job basically is to go see what the vaccination program is, the bull program, what the cattle are, so they can accurately sell them to a buyer or a bunch of buyers who are bidding on them. So you get the same competitive bidding system as you would at a brick and mortar auction, but just over video. And so instead of doing a big day at a brick and mortar auction would be 3,000-4,000 head, they could sell 30,000-40,000 in a day on a video. You don't have to run through, you just go video by video, have them lined up in the sale. The buyers ahead of time can do the research on the cattle. They know what they're going to pick out, target the cattle in the catalog that they want to buy. So they got time to do their homework before the auction starts. Auction goes quick. You don't have to wait for cattle to run through the auction ring, so they're not wasting time. They get exposed to tenfold more cattle than they would at a brick and mortar auction shop. And then you don't have to drive your cattle into town. You can sort them right there at the ranch when it comes shipping time. Delivery of the contract. The rep's job goes out there, make sure everything's good with the cattle, load them on the truck, be in contact with the buyer. If everything's a little heavy or light, kind of let them know what's going on, so there's no surprises when they get to their destination. Basically, keep the buyers happy, be honest with everybody. Don't oversell the cattle, don't say they're fancy if they're not. And now with the addition of value-added programs such as GAP, which is a global animal partnership, which has different levels of pasture-based and animal welfare, animal husbandry practices that are better for the cattle, you can kind of go that way. And I know GAP is down a little bit this year. The slot's available for it, but Whole Foods picked it up, so you can market cattle for either all natural, GAP 4, depending on the GAP steps. There's 1 through 5. But GAP 4 is a common pasture-based where they're never in a confinement feedlot situation. And if you're selling pasture-based meat that Tyson does to Whole Foods, that's kind of where that GAP comes in. And there's a premium for these value-added programs, natural, non-hormone treated cattle. But if you don't want to go that route, if you're doing conventional beef, there's still plenty of buyers. I think there's 18,000 registered buyers on the Superior program. I think it's a great way to market your cattle. I think it's the way to do it. The competitive system is the way to keep the market independent, not vertically integrated, way with the poultry and the hogs. Keeping the cattle market competitive is a need, and I think Superior is a way to market your cattle in a competitive manner that is best for the sellers and the buyers and keep this market independent.